choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
What amazes me is how anyone could have that kind of power and yet keep it hidden all this time.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to presumably continue. Hopefully, last episode was just a whole lot of exposition, and I liked it, I enjoyed it, but it's time to move on. Let's find out what lies in the panels above. Alright. I don't know if this is a boss, or if this is another exposition room. This will either be Volron or the Red Woman. There don't seem to be a lot of characters left. I don't think it will be, Dohalim's friend. Like, we already kind of fought her, and she got, like, dragged out of here. Interesting, there's a plant over here. Poison Ivy-esque. I'm guessing this means not a boss. So I was half expecting something to happen when I walked in the room. Oh, interesting, this door is closed. No, it's not. Just kidding. Just kidding. Noise. Just real quick, want to make sure, well, I don't need less aggro. Let's go ahead and lower my... We really need to raise the Pierce emblem. It's a little embarrassing that it's still that low. Yeah, what is going on? Why are these, like, so... I'm able to, like, get them up. I'm just not doing it. Alright, does look like we haven't... I couldn't remember if we picked anything up. And I was just like, we keep getting treasure chests. I don't know if any equipment's come out of them. I want to make sure.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Yeah, isn't this the chamber where we did the, ritual thing?
After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman.
Yeah, I was actually kind of expecting you when I saw this room.
It's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
Yeah, this is the thing that, like, destroyed the world last time. Okay, not the world, but a swath of the world. Oh, hi, Naori.
Naori?
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony.
Oh, it's been way more than that?
That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it.
Yeah, that's a pretty, like, life-changing event.
All in the name of a ceremony, the purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth.
So he had two different things trying to hold Alfred in check?
Inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening.
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done.
I mean, you were a part of an experiment that was not really well designed?
With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet.
Yeah, because it did such a good job so far.
That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third
Wait, is
party
Naori the Red Woman? Is that like her consciousness held inside the Renis
The
Alma?
Sovereign and Maiden's combined power. Perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen the Sovereign was in a starship bound for Dana.
Okay,
My
maybe
only
not.
choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden. To buy the world what little time I could.
I still have not gotten a good explanation of what powers the Maiden even
The
has.
time needed for
Other
a
than
new Renis
she
Alma
holds
to
Alfred in check.
and for a new sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse onto my descendants as well.
Hey, Shion?
Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Naori. That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Danan voice speaking through her?
It definitely seemed to be directly from a Naori. So then the thorns are basically just Naori's curse? Is that what I'm understanding? That's a nifty as hell.
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right.
It looks good on you.
These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
We need the Renis Alma
These
first.
outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Shion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It certainly seems to be yes.
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a maiden in Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Shion.
It's possible? You really think so?
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance.
I was gonna say,
There's
do we have a better
evidence.
solution?
I just hope it can work. I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
I really like her,
No,
like,
it
black
isn't.
arm guard
You
things.
found hope to believe in.
Or black sleeves.
It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Trusted us with the fate of
Sorry?
all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, again?
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services.
Well, you
My
better?
knowledge of Renin lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
That chivalry?
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shion. You included.
It is interesting that, like,
Now let's
the new
get
clothes
moving,
redid
shall
her
we?
hair as well.
Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop. Thank you, Naori. So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shion. It's my fault.
Will you
that
people
she-
please stop taking responsibility
You're
for things
wrong.
you didn't cause?
What happened to you was because of the ceremony, and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories,
is the reason for your curse.
the thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to all this.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack, embracing everyone. All the normal things that
Yep,
people
smacking
do
Law
to
is
get
definitely a
back.
normal thing. We've all done
I
it.
always wished I could experience them for myself and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead, and it's for my sake, so I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
Okay, here we go. Well, I haven't been here in a while, I don't think. Latest maiden. Let's real quick just see what we have to see. So I'm saving up for you. A lot of the screws I haven't unlocked. I don't have anything like earmarked. It doesn't look like. Excellent. More penetration, always a good thing. Definitely wanted that. We'll lock and finish this up. That gives us more resistance. Oh, that's funny. I was like, have we got any equipment in here? Oh, it just automatically gives it to me. That's nice of it. Okay, first of all, oh, that sucks. I would like to keep the feather, but I hate this. I mean, I'm sorry, that is Naori, and I don't like her looking like Naori. So I'm going back to that. I just want to see. I never put these things in. I think they look dumb, but I just want to go back and see what they are again. Doggy tail. Now the outfit has changed. Does one of these look better? I'm actually guessing that. Yeah, we're staying with Noble Rose, and actually, that's right, they didn't give her a new weapon. So yeah, there won't be anything that looks specifically good with that. Alright.
Sounds like this Naori chick had quite the big heart.
Her position demanded nothing less. From the sound of things, she didn't focus on differences, least of all those between Renans and Danans.
Yeah. It was Naori who first showed me that such a thing was even possible. And then she saved my life by sending me back home to Dana.
Not only that, but she willingly stayed behind on Lenegis for the sake of her people. It sounds like
I
she
love
was
that this is
quite
here
the
basically be
hero,
like,
all right.
in case you missed it,
Truly
Naori's a good
caring
person.
It's as if walls meant nothing to her. The one separating the Renans from the Danans, or herself from others. She had no need for them.
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down in the first place, huh? Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
You inherited that legacy. Her wish for the world.
Don't I know it?
She's kind of like a lodestar guiding our way, showing us what we can aspire to.
Yeah, so I was wondering what else we could do here. Have we still not gotten to a place we can teleport? Good lord. I would like to resupply, but I don't want to run through all this again. I kind of came here knowing I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, that's the closest I can come. Which door did we come through? Okay, that one. Real quick, just do a tour of the room, make sure there's nothing on the walls. It's never a bad idea to thoroughly search. But signs point to no, signs point to we're just moving on forward.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
I mean, maybe.
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Let's do it. Oh my goodness. They actually do have a, I was really thinking with their whole you have to be ready, they weren't going to give me one of these.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place, it reminds me more of being back inside the wedge.
Except the Danon astral energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renin Sovereign.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
This place looks like it has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries
And the only
ago.
sovereign other than me
Perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort
was
of
Volron,
decadence of taste spoken
and that was
of in
recent.
artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake of it. I'd be happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
Shut up!
I mean, Dohalim's trying to fill the void inside his head. Oh my god.
Volron! He really was still alive.
Oh, interesting.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it's like they're drawing power from him.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
And is it the true sovereign?
Hey, look! Over there!
But there's only two of us and we're both in the room.
The Maiden's Crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But we already broke the conduit, which is why it's...
For what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy.
I mean, they can't. We already broke the conduit.
That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
It doesn't seem like he can move.
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
I mean, have you seen Naori? What the hell?
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
Why am I fighting Iron Man now?
Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Alright, level 48 red women.
Feeling particularly confident.
It's no use, Elfin. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
That's freaking dope! Wind astral! Light astral energy! Photons purge malevolent!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Take this! Dragon form!
Wind astral! Photons
Here I come!
I don't even really remember myself taking damage.
in the
You're
wind!
mine!
Healed! I'll be saving this one!
Try harder! My turn!
Into the shadows! Tempest
Dragon form!
More than
Here I come!
Shining supernova!
Here I come!
Oh shit! That was not what I meant to do.
Freeze Lancer! Back into the fray!
Here I come! Try harder! Not
Eat this!
Take this!
Tempest by the power of water!
Not a chance! No escape! Dragon form! You're mine! I'm on! It's over! It's too much! Can't move!
Don't leave me!
Well, that sucked.
Bring you back from death.
That's much better.
Resuscitation! Dance in the wind!
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
I'll be
It's
healing
over!
this way! Back into the fray!
No escape!
Redeem Mega Ray! More with that
Here I
game!
try harder! Not a chance!
Mega Ray!
No escape!
Ready and ready! I know!
That's much better.
Will this help?
Super swallow dance! You're mine!
Dance!
This should do it!
Alright.
Redeem it then!
They're not too bad yet.
Dragon form! Here I come! The flame inside me! Coming through!
Wait, Rinwell, I saw you get this earlier and you didn't do anything with it. Why not?
Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arm!
First strike!
First aid!
Here I come!
Glacier Spear! Here's the healing! Sleep now! I'll be safe! Here's the healing arm!
It's so hard to dodge because you don't really see them coming.
Here, let me
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
more with that hit! Solid hurricane! It's over! Sleep now! Ready to go! I'll be saving this one! Here, let me help! Dragon! More with that hit! Here! Here! Damn it! Out of ammo! Here!
I'm not done! Dragon form!
Glimmer!
Sword Alpha!
Glacier Spear!
Here I come!
Swallow Flight!
Here I come! Super swallow dance!
Lights up!
Talon Thrower!
Will this help? Spread!
Take this!
Alright, Law?
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Burning
Take this! I'm not done! Dragon form! Here I come!
Life bottle on Rinwell?
You are gonna pay for that!
I'm Sword Alpha! Lunaronga! You're mine! Take this! I'll finish this over!
Come on, come on, come on.
Dragon form! Here I come! You're finished!
I like that golden glow, Law. That means you've been doing a good job.
Take this! Try harder! Talon hurricane! I'm not done! Rip and tear! Eagle assault! No escape! Dragon form! Here I come! Sword
Yeah, it feels like going in the air is not effective against these because they're grounded.
I'll bring you back from death to
All right, let's go ahead and.
It's over!
I'll heal you all!
Talon Hurricane! Sword Rain Alpha! Glimmer Dragon Swarm! I know you are! Try harder! My turn! Whip and tear! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Talon Hurricane! Whip and tear! Sword Rain Alpha! Talon Hurricane! You're finished!
All right, we're just about halfway.
Sword Rain Alpha! Super Swallow Dance! Talon Storm!
Oh, interesting. It doesn't have the Rinwell. I'm back. Not too far over.
Try harder! My turn! Whip and tear! I'm not done!
It does seem like doing damage to any of them is lowering the overall health bar.
You're finished! Watch this! Take this! Talon Hurricane! Try harder! Not a chance!
That was very lucky. I managed to evade it.
Be still! I'm not done! Restoring atmosphere! Eagle Assault! Dragon Shout! Eagle Assault! You're finished! Rip and tear! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm real mad.
Talon Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon! Take this! Eagle Assault!
All right, come on. There we go. Pop, 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 pop.
Eagle Assault! Sword Rain Alpha! My Here we go again! I won't give up!
That was a loud yell.
This should do it! Here I come! Dragon! Eagle Assault!
I don't know if all of these will die at the same second or what. Here they come again.
It's over!
Guys, I need you to avoid that, please.
You're finished! Burn! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Take this! Glimmer Dragon! Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Glimmer Dragon!
That'll bring you down.
Take this! No escape!
healing art.
Save you! You're finished! No escape! Dragon Swarm!
Hear my call.
All right, we're down to the last quarter.
Take this! I'm on Dragon Swarm! Ignite! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
It's interesting. It's got the little thing. It's like we're going to be able to build up to the finisher, but it's not moving.
Dragon Swarm! Try harder! No! Can't end it
Damn it.
here!
Don't give up. Lightning condemned. Ready to go. Resuscitation.
This should do it!
I'll heal you all.
Strike! Dragon Swarm!
Magic
Sword Rain Alpha!
Sleep now.
Dragon Swarm!
Okay, it is still taking damage.
Sword Rain Alpha! Take this!
That'll bring you down.
That hit all of them, which is good.
Will this help? Far enough.
this it? Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Take this!
Just a little bit of extra damage?
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Super swallow dead! You picked the wrong fight. Try harder. My turn. I'm not done. Soaring Alpha. Let it fly.
Not on my watch! Do it! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Okay, was that phase 1 or was that the whole fight? Because I'm kind of low in life bottles.
Surrender. Fighting is useless now.
Do you think it's really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve!
Do they explode?
Self-destructed?
Alphen!
Come on, Alpha, I could have dodged that.
Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
I feel like that can't be it.
Who said you could touch that?
You don't really seem to be in a good position to stop me, to be honest.
He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place?
Naturally. It was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
No, he only cares about
Plus,
power.
What kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me.
And Volron, we know he's Danon as well.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danon. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a
slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain
That was the
of being
thing,
a
because he
slave,
treated
why would you
Renans
inflict
and
that
Danons
upon
with
others?
equal disrespect.
Renan and Dana are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else.
Exactly.
That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Oh, is that the Red Woman again?
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Okay, I was actually worried they were going to make Volron the final boss, and it seemed incorrect. Quick, make a plant bridge. Are those hearts? Your thorns aren't worth your life?
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Maybe they.
Are you two okay?
That's weird.
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen
Not
them?
with that exit.
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissance.
Done a runner?
Damn it, that's the second time now.
Yeah, if we can get actually grab the things.
Back. The future's ours to protect. And right now those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
Yeah, the true sovereign?
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissance in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
Okay, it is definitely time. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for being here. You are awesome. You know what? Actually, let me watch this real quick. That way I can go back and resupply between episodes and meet you back to Fall Nights. So, but I don't want to lose this cutscene.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shion? Doily? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena, and Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renis Alma too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Okay, so with that, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for being here.